South Africa is a movie. We live in a drama. It's a series. Every day you will be shocked by something new.
You know, I don't have a problem with anyone blowing their money. People don't listen to me speaking like this and think, no, Emmanuel is just broke. He thinks everyone is broke. I am not saying I have a problem with people going to the United States to blow 3 million rands. I don't have a problem with that. If I had 3 million rands of my own money, I would go and blow it too. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I have a problem with people who do that with money that is not theirs. These leaders, this money that they are busy using, traveling with to blow outside of the in America, outside of South Africa, in America, or any of these other countries that they visit, is not their money, people. It's the taxpayers' money. It's our money. It's our money. If you pay tax, it's your money. And if you pay tax, I'm pretty sure you know how deep tax affects us. You know, seeing a portion of your pay, money that is supposed to be coming to you, going somewhere is not a good experience. It's really not a good experience. You know, there are South Africans who earn 100,000 rands a month but take home 60,000 rands here in South Africa. Just imagine. 40,000 rands. There's someone each and every month who pays 40,000 rands in taxes. The money that is being blown out there, it's ours, people. It's yours. It's mine. It's not theirs. So I'm not speaking like this. Maybe I'm jealous because some people will say, no, Emmanuel is just a broke guy. We always see him there on the internet. He's just a broke guy. That is why he's speaking like that. He's just jealous of these people who are busy living large outside of South Africa. These people from South Africa who are busy balling outside of South Africa. He's just jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying people should be blowing their own money.
It's not acceptable. In a time we were being told that the country is going through 43% unemployment rate, 62% of young people that are unemployed, and a GDP growth rate that is tittering between 0.1 and 0.6%. And then we're going to hear that our taxpayers are using 3 million rand in New York. It is unconscionable. It is intolerable. And you should be the ones that are better leading in exercising discernment on how much money gets spent, especially with conferences. You know this. You are in leadership.
So I'm saying that is what has happened, and we have learned from it and ourselves, that you will realize that with that, something that has happened. And,
I'm sorry, DJ, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. You can't come on air and say, yes, we spent 3 million rand of a taxpayer's money and we have learnt our lesson. 3 million rand you've spent of taxpayers' money and you're saying that you learned your lesson. That's not good enough. Because that 3 million rand, I can imagine, even if it was 2 million rand or 1 million rand, I can imagine how much work it would have done, that 1 million rand, in a country where ordinary South Africans are being told to tighten their belts. And yet we go to spend in New York and South Africans must just say, we forgive you, next time do better. No, you are the leaders of this country, not us. You are the ones that are supposed to be setting an example.
No, you're right. You're right.
DG, yeah, I'm going to leave it here, but at best, I'm disappointed at the fact that we can come and say that we've learned our lesson after we spent 3 million rand. It is intolerable. No South African should tolerate that. And if you had to ask me, that's the reason why anybody should be suspended. Let's leave it here. From the Department of Social Development, the Director General, Peter Lechipa.
You know, the level to which our leaders here in South Africa are disconnected from reality is a very, very big concern. I'm not sure whether you are realizing this or not, but lately there's something that has been clicking in my mind, something that I've been noticing. Most of our leaders have been living in luxury. They have been stealing millions, so much that for them, 1 million rands is nothing. So a person going to the United States to spend over 3 million rands on just visiting New York is something menial to them. They are so used to their luxurious lifestyles that they forgot that, as this lady is mentioning here, even 1 million rands. Do you know that 1 million rands can change the lives of many South Africans? I'm talking about South Africans who are living in dire critical conditions. If the government would take even 1 million and look at any of our schools in the rural areas, that 1 million could save a school. There are schools without desks, schools with collapsing chalkboards, schools without ceilings, classrooms without ceilings. 1 million rands could go a long way. You know, it's sad for us as the South Africans that we really have to speak like this, that we have to settle for less up to this level. Listen to the way I'm speaking. Listen to the way that the radio presenter was speaking there. We are now even at a point as South Africans that we are willing to settle, to say that yes, you spent over 3 million rands, but even 1 million, just imagine. We have to say even 1 million can go a long way. We have to remind the leaders that 1 million rands is a lot of money. It can help a lot of South Africans who are stranded currently, South Africans who are homeless. It can help shelter some homeless South Africans for a couple of months or even years. Even if it can help shelter 5 South Africans, it's fine. Even if it can make sure that 2 families go to bed having eaten something, that's fine. It has went a long way. But it's as if our leaders have forgotten about that thing. In fact, it doesn't seem that way. It is that way. They are so disconnected from reality that to them, spending 3 million rands is nothing. Is nothing. Yet they call themselves leaders. How do you feel comfortable as a leader who is said to be representing the people, as a leader who says you want to help the people? How do you feel when you go to blow the taxpayers' money on useless things outside of South Africa, and then you come back to South Africa and say you advocate for South Africans? Does that thing even make sense? It doesn't make sense. You know, it's sad to see our leaders act like celebrities. Our leaders are out here acting like musicians. Our leaders are out here acting like dancers. They're out here acting like movie stars. It's fine if people go out there and blow 3 million rands of their own money. A person, if it's a musician, it's fine. If you see that person in America blowing 3 million rands, it's fine. It's their money. They got it through singing or whatever that they are doing. But it seems as if our politicians have forgotten that they are working for the public. They are public servants. They are not celebrities. They want to live the lives of celebrities instead of being people for the people. They want to be seen out there that they are occupying big positions in South Africa, that they are big ballers here in South Africa. They want to show that thing outside as if they are some sort of teenage celebrities, when they have the lives of people in their hands. It's really, really sad to witness. It's really, really sad to witness, people. We can't be having politicians who want to go outside of South Africa to act like celebrities, just blowing money that isn't even theirs. You know, I don't have a problem with anyone blowing their money. People, don't listen to me speaking like this and think, no, Emmanuel is just broke. He thinks everyone is broke. Yes, I'm broke, but I understand what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying. I am not saying I have a problem with people going to the United States to blow 3 million rands. I don't have a problem with that. If I had 3 million rands of my own money, I would go and blow it too. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I have a problem with people who do that with money that is not theirs. These leaders, this money that they are busy using, traveling with to blow outside of the in America, outside of South Africa, in America, or any of these other countries that they visit, is not their money, people. It's the taxpayers' money. It's our money. It's our money. If you pay tax, it's your money. And if you pay tax, I'm pretty sure you know how deep tax affects us. You know, seeing a portion of your pay, money that is supposed to be coming to you, going somewhere, is not a good experience. It's really not a good experience. You know, there are South Africans who earn 100,000 rands a month but take home 60,000 rands here in South Africa. Just imagine, 40,000 rands. There's someone each and every month who pays 40,000 rands in taxes. The money that is being blown out there, it's ours, people. It's yours, it's mine. It's not theirs. So I'm not speaking like this. Maybe I'm jealous because some people will say, no, Emmanuel is just a broke guy. We always see him there on the internet. He's just a broke guy. That is why he's speaking like that. He's just jealous of these people who are busy living large outside of South Africa. These people from South Africa who are busy balling outside of South Africa. He's just jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying people should be blowing their own money. And another sad reality is that the DG here that is being interviewed is not the only one who is being involved in a scandal of this nature, of someone going to overseas to go blow the taxpayers' money. This is not the only scandal. Things like this always happen. These leaders are always exposed, yet nothing happens to them. Instead, more and more are motivated to do the same thing. You see this situation right now, the DG that is being interviewed, one of our leaders out there, or a politician or someone who's occupying a position somewhere, is listening. And he's also thinking, next month, I'm supposed to be delegated to Russia. And the budget for that trip is 250,000 rands. Let us 10 times that budget. Because Russia is a very nice country. I want to enjoy Russia. There's someone who's thinking like that out there. Just because he's looking at the DG there being interviewed, and he knows for a fact that after this interview, no steps will be taken against these type of behavior. So it only makes sense for more and more of them who have the same aspirations to blow our money to do the same. So when they are delegated to these outside countries, they 10 times the budget. And we are supposed to be okay with that as the South Africans. Well, we are not okay with that. We are not okay with that. And I'm happy because South Africans are vocal right now. South Africans are no longer afraid to speak. You can listen to the way our presenters in the radio stations are speaking to our leaders, our politicians. Listen to some of our news reporters, the way they speak. Listen to some of our journalists in these press conferences. You can see that South Africans are no longer scared to speak. So that is what makes me happy. And I wish that South Africans don't stop what they are doing. You know, these people, even though they continue with their corruption, because it's what they do, they mustn't think that we are not seeing that thing, or we are not speaking about that thing. That's the least that we can do, because some of us don't even have the power to influence anyone to stop politics. So the least that I can do from my side is to speak up against that thing, as this lady, the presenter, is doing, to confront these people on a platform that you have. So even yourself, any platform that you have to confront the issues that we have here in South Africa, utilize it. If you have a Facebook account, utilize that Facebook account to make your voice heard. That post that you post will reach the eyes of the intended person, and that is your voice. We shouldn't stop speaking as South Africans, because the moment we go quiet, that is going to be our demise. And that is what I had in this episode of The Spotlight. So please share with me on the comment section down below, what do you think about everything that I've been speaking about. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I would really, really appreciate it. My name is Emmanuel, and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.